Hi everyone, today we're going to review a chess 960 or also known as the Fischer chess random. Obviously, it was inspired by our greatest late world chess champion in the name of Bobby Fischer. Last year, evidently, the first ever Fischer chess random world championship was won by our fellow Filipino chess player in the name of Wesley with a score of 13.5 against 2.5 of the world champion Magnus Carlsen of Norway, with a huge difference of 11 points. So he crowned us first. On his left is Magnus Carlsen. On Wesley's left is Ian Nepomniachtchi, and next to him is Fabiano Caruana. So in my own idea, in my own perspective, I believe that Bobby Fischer invented and designed Chess 960 or Fischer Chess Random is to measure the analytical capability and intellectual understanding of a strong, rated, unrated, or even beginner chess player. So here, I have my game against a strong chess player of Russia with a lead chess rating of 225 with the lead chess name I am Dr. Melikis. So he was a Russian international master. His true name is Alexander Olanov with a FIDE rating of 24633. Okay, so we're going to play Chess 960 with the starting position of 875. So obviously, when we say Chess 960, it has 960 different positions. So let's get started. Let us focus on my game. So right now, I am playing white. As you can see and evaluate the position, in my own perspective, I really want to have a bishop development rapidly. So I started the opening by putting g3 here for me to have the white bishop access on this diagonal, at the same time directly attacking the queen on a8. Okay, but my opponent just do asymmetrical here. Now, my next move is I want to control the center by putting e4 here. But my opponent want to neutralize the center by moving f5. So here, I just stop for a while and try to make some development at the same time to make some tempo with the use of my knight. So I just found out that if I will take this, then he captured it up, then I will able to develop my knight here. So I just capture it, grab it, then he grab it, then I able to develop my knight at the same time. There is a threat here. So my opponent just try to defend it by a pawn. So here, I just want to develop my queen. At the same time, in my next move, I will able to threat the knight on f8. So I just move my pawn here, a4, preparation to threat the knight for a tempo at the same time development. But my opponent really want to control the center by moving d5. Okay, so I just go with my plan. I started to threat the knight here. Then he just dodged the knight here on knight d7. So here, as you can see, I able to evaluate that there is a weak pawn, which is at e6. So the better piece to attack this for me is my knight. So I just move my knight here, knight e2. But my opponent really want to develop his queen. Okay, so he moved a5. Well, because of the time pressure, remember, this is a 45 seconds plus 1 increment. So I made a huge mistake. It's a blunder. Putting my knight on knight c3, there will be a next move, very obvious move, to double attack it. So without thinking, he moves it immediately. There is a one piece down. Here in this case, I think that it's better to retain this knight than this. So with a posting position here, then of course the opponent grab this, and obviously I am now one piece down. So I really want to make some compensation with that one piece down by taking this instead of this, because if I will take this, there is an open file able to at least give some pressure later on this part, on the d file. Then my opponent just developed his queen. Then there is a combination. If ever my queen is here, I able to have a checkmate, and that is a queenless. But if I will put my queen on c3, obviously there is a direct attack of bishop. Okay, bishop h8. So instead, I want to make some exchange of the diagonal queen. So I started to make some I able to develop my bishop, exchanging to the bishop h8. But opponent just block it by knight. So I want to put some pressure here. That's it, by putting my queen here. He will take, then there will be a direct mate here. So if the knight will be moved, then I will have a direct mate here. But my opponent just makes a safe sound move by queen b6. So here, I want to develop my rook to have a long castling, or long castle. So I need to remove this rook, but by removing this, I need to consider the pressure d file. So I just started to play, I prefer to play rook d2, okay, to maintain the pressure on the d file. But my opponent just want to pressure like this. It's just maybe a tempo or just an odd one. It's just a reserve move for him to add 1 second. So I just go back to my position. Then he grab it, okay, directly. Then I grab it. So as my plan before, I really want to make some attack the knight, go to the d6 to have a direct checkmate. But my opponent made a very huge mistake, perhaps because of the time factor. That is 45 seconds plus 1 second, and this is 15 moves after. So it made a huge mistake by putting his queen here. Okay, I grab it directly, then he grab it. Then of course, can't you see the mating pattern here? Of course, it's very easy to see, and this is a smart third mate. Okay, that's win the game. So hooray, I able to beat an international master with a lead chess rating which is more than on my rating, 1926 against 2225. So in chess, there are a lot of possibility to win. Just give your best in each move. So I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you and God bless everyone.